Ashneer Grover seeks to remove CEO Suhail Sameer from BharatePe's board of directors. Bengaluru, in a fresh turn of events, Ashneer Grover, founder and managing director of BharatePe, has asked the company's board members to remove CEO Suhail Sameer from the board. In a note to the board members dated February 2, Grover wrote, "I, now, in exercise of the power vested in me by Clause 3.7 of the SHA and Clause 91.7 of the AOA, do hereby withdraw my nomination of Suhail Sameer as a director nominated by me to the board of directors of the company." ET has reviewed the document. Sameer, who was hired by Grover in 2020, was made Chief Executive Officer of BharatePe in August 2021. Grover had assumed the role of Managing Director around the same time. Under BharatePe's shareholders agreement, noted in the letter, each founder has the right to be nominated as a director to the board and may nominate another person as a director with the prior consent of investors representing the majority investor threshold. Grover has also alleged that the board pursued tactics of corporate intimidation through the appointment and by including law firm Shardul Amarchand in board discussions. ET reported earlier this week that Grover had brought on board New Delhi-based law firm Karanjawala Co amid mounting pressure from the board to leave the company. Grover had earlier told ET that the board of BharatePe was spooked by the release of the expletive-laced audio clip, which he continues to maintain as fake. Discover the stories of your interest: blockchain 5 stories, cyber safety 7 stories, fintech 9 stories, Ecom 9 stories, Mill 8 stories, EdTech 6 stories. In a normal scenario, for any dispute involving an individual, the board does not need to get involved. I have created a business in record time. BharatePe today is worth around $6 billion. Whenever a business becomes that big, and each shareholder's stake is worth $500 million, the board will obviously act in a manner which it feels is necessary for value preservation, said Grover. I'm happy to participate in anything, as long as it is fair and as per Indian laws. Anything which is extrajudicial, or if anyone wants to go overboard, I will not be able to participate. I'm very clear as far as my personal wealth is concerned. It's an open book, added Grover. Report reveals financial irregularities. On Friday morning, ET reported that a preliminary investigation by Alvarez and Marsal commissioned by BharatePe's board had found evidence of financial irregularities around recruitments and payments to non-existent vendors. The report by AM, dated January 24, said BharatePe pays recruitment fees to a number of consultants for employees recruited through them. In 5 sample cases, the employees have confirmed their date of joining as slated in the vendor invoice, but they have denied being recruited or engaged through the stated consultant or any knowledge of them, said the report, which has been reviewed by ET. The report also said Grover's wife Madhuri Jain received at least 3 of these invoices herself and forwarded them to the company for payment. The invoices were created by Shwetank Jain, Jain's brother, the report added. Apart from having the same typeface, these irregular invoices also had similar physical addresses, and some even named the same bank branches. AM's investigation found all of them appear to have a Panipat connection. It may be mentioned that Madhuri Grover is originally from Panipat, the report read. Update. An earlier version of this story said that BharatePe co-founders Ashneer Grover and Shashvat Nakrani had written to the board asking for the removal of present CEO Suhail Sameer from the company's board. Nakrani has denied this development. We've revised the story to reflect this.